Hi everybody. So Dyan brought out a new journal. Well, yes, it's new, but it's something old just changed. So it's the LEDGER journal, but she put it in large size instead of square. And it is so pretty. So you have the grid and like the ledger, dots, like another kind of ledger. So that's the 4 patterns that are in it. And you know she came out with some new stencils as well. We have Crazy Paving in large and small. We have On Point in large and small. And then we have Urchins in large and small. I'm going to be playing with this one. And just in case you want to see what else she came out with, she came out with some ink pads. Archival ink in her colors. So in this set we have Squeezed Orange, Postbox Red, Cut Grass, and London Blue. I've kept them all in the sets that they come in. Laid Back Lilac, Cranberry Juice, Tree Bark, and Balmy Night. Black Marble, Bubblegum Pink, Calypso Teal, and Dirty Martini. Pure Sunshine, Funky Fuchsia, Polish Jade, and Vibrant Turquoise. So all of those. I don't know if I'll get to use them in this video or not. I don't really have a plan. I have swatched them out. They look fabulous. And I did notice that first when you ink them, it looks one way and it doesn't look all that pretty, like first when you put the ink on the paper, but then when it dries, it's like magic. So I'll let you know that, because it was a huge change from wet to dry. Like, they're beautiful. Okay, so when I look at this stencil, I think this one is my favorite out of this release, I think. And when I look at it, I can't help but see flowers. I'm trying to think, did I use the big one or the small one? Because I already planned. I was playing with them yesterday. Oh, I think I used the small one yesterday. Yeah, I'm not going to use the large one. I'm going to use the small one. And there is a difference. I think there is. Like this pattern. No, they're different. I'm just realizing that now. Because this is the part that I really want. Because I look at this and I see a flower. I mean, mind you, I look at that and I see a flower. That would be a pretty wonky flower, but it's still a flower. It's just every one where it has that in the center, I see a flower around it. And I see flowers in these too, but this is the one I want. So I'm actually going to use the small one. And I'm going to use it like a border. So I think I will draw it out with, I think I'll use a paint pen. That way I don't have to worry about anything bleeding. Like, because I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I just know I want to create a border with it. After that, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is unplanned. So I'm just tracing around what my eye is seeing as a flower. You see that? Do you not see half a flower? And then I'm just going to play with the other pieces. And like, because I just want the one flower on top, and then I'll have one on the bottom. Then on each side I'll have two. And so then I'm going to fill in the space with other pieces. I didn't mean to go that far over. Oh well. So I'm going to bring this flower back. This one was a goof. I really didn't, I wanted to like end it there. So I oopsied on that one. And so since I drew this one this way, I'm gonna, well, first I'm gonna make sure that's dry. I'm gonna flip it and put it that way. So it's gonna be like a mirror reflection. Just of the flowers. And then I'm going to find a piece. Oh, that one works. Let's see something. And I'll flip it. And find some pieces to fill in this part. I feel like I have one that I should have stuck with. Now I can't remember which one it was. I think it might have been that one. Do it this way. Just going over spots where the marker skipped a little. So I really like that for a border. I think it's really cool. Now what? I don't know. So that's it for today's video. How to do a border. No. I'm gonna have to think about this for a bit. I think I want to color them in. I think I do. It's just with what? Maybe I'll do paint but water it down a bit. I don't think I want to use sprays. Or do I? See, I don't know. I do not know. So I have no idea what I plan on doing in here. A quote would be cute. Okay, we're going to paint it. I'm going with acrylics. And am I going with acrylics? Yes, I am. I'm gonna do pink flamingo. And island parrot. Oh, maybe a third color for the parts that aren't part of the flower. I'll paint the flower first and then I'll decide if I'm going to do these pink like they're more petals or if I'm going to do it a different color. I'm going to do the green first since there's not too much. My paint water really needs to be changed. It's pretty gross. I may not be able to use this brush because it's pretty separated from being in that water. So I just have a palette next to me that I'm putting my paint on. I'm going to try and see if this brush will let me use it. I need to get some new ones and take better care. I think I may grab a darker paint too and add a little bit of dimension to the petals. Like nothing too extreme, nothing too fancy. I put out way too much paint. So, I think I may, you know what cranberry juice would be like. Ooh. And cranberry juice or cherry pie. I'll squirt some out and see what it looks like. So this is the pink flamingo that I'm going to use. Gorgeous. So, ooh, that looks pretty. Yeah, I'm going with that. That was gorgeous. Now I'm going to check the cherry pie. I like it. I need to be able to move my journal. Taking a little bit of the, is it pomegranate? No, cranberry juice. And I'm putting it at the center. Like closest to the green. And then I'm taking the pink flamingo and pulling it out. And I am losing my marker lines. It's no big deal, but I really wasn't trying to. It's so pretty. This brush isn't the best either. I need to take better care of my brushes. Okay, I think it works better if I do the whole thing in pink flamingo first. And then grab some of the cranberry juice. And I'm not cleaning my brush, so I am getting a little bit of the cranberry juice mixed in the other part of the petal as well. But I'm not too concerned about it. Remember, this is just our art journal. It's for having fun and experimenting and trying things and playing with new products. Pretty. To all the flowers. Oh, that was so nice. It's off camera now, but it was so pretty. I need a good paintbrush. Having a hard time with the lighting. There we go. Sorry if my head gets in the shot, but the lighting is making it hard for me to see. Just want to see if it was showing up. I'm glad I chose acrylic paint. I'm loving how this is looking. So pretty. I've been loving Dyan's stencil releases, the last couple of releases. They have been so fun for playing with. Like, I like taking the craft dialogues. Yeah, that's up there. And just using the stencils to like make patterns and doodle with. And I find her latest releases are very fun for that. I'm glad I didn't even try cherry. Oh, if you have these colors, pink flamingo and cranberry juice, you have to try the combo. It looks so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm gonna stop talking so I can speed through this, or I'll just skip over it to where I'm done the flowers. This is gonna take a while. Oh, I also just want to let you guys know, even if there's like silence in the video, I'm no longer going to play music because I choose music that I've even got from YouTube that is, you know, royalty free. Like you know, it's there for you to use, no charge. And it's fine when I use it, and then years down the road, it's no longer fine. And then it's saying my video can't be monetized. So I'm not gonna use music anymore because it's just becoming a pain in the butt. And I'm not paying for music. I refuse. Maybe someday if I'm making tons and tons of money, but even then it would probably still come up. You'd still have to fight it and prove that you paid for it and everything. So I just find it so much easier to just not use music. And personally, I like the sound of... I know I said I was going to shut up. Oh, I'm loving these flowers. I like the sound of like the paintbrush and things moving around and stuff. I'd rather listen to that than music. I mean, I'd be fine if I was listening to that and the music was like super, super quiet. I'd be fine with that too, but a lot of times I find the music's way too loud. And then when that cuts off the, like, if you turn down the volume to turn down the music, then the voice comes back on and that's too quiet. And so you turn it back up and then the music comes back on and it scares the crap out of you. I try to be aware of that and not do it, hopefully. I've done a good job of that. Anyways, I'm going to shut up again now. No music. I really love this, you guys. Really, really love it. I'm so happy I chose acrylic paints. I can't even tell you how happy this makes me. I really want these to be stones and not petals, but I am so afraid of wrecking it by introducing another color. I think I'm going to go with a neutral. So I'm thinking grays. So I think I'm going to try to do Slate Grey and Balmy Night. So I think gray should look really good with it. And I'm going to do it the same as I did with the pinks by taking a bit of the light and a bit of the dark. Just trying to figure out where I want the dark to be. I'm going to go with the outer edge for the dark. That slate gray is a little thicker than most of the paints. I'm so tempted to add some acrylic glaze to the paint, but I don't want to do that because if you guys don't have any on hand, I don't want you to feel like you need to go out and get some to play with, like, these paints and stuff, because you don't need it. I have so much paint on my paintbrush. I'm going to do this one down here as well. I just got some cranberry juice on my paintbrush. I'm not regretting adding the gray to the flowers. I like it. Squirted out way too much paint. I think I thought there was a lot more stones than what there are. So remember, when squirting out Dyan's paint, a little goes a long way. Which is great. As long as you can remember that. Love it. So happy and excited. This just makes me want to keep doing more and more and more. I might have a whole bunch of pages with painted borders and nothing else. This would be a good quote book. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go look for a quote for the page. Okay, so I found a quote. Oh, and I just lost it. There we go. So I'm just going to write it out in pencil first to see, to make sure it works. Okay, I'm going to write out the quote and using a black paint pen. I'm thickening those down strokes. Now that makes me smile. I love how this turned out. Simple, but so pretty. Now when I'm sure that the paint pen has dried, I will erase the pencil lines, but I am not touching it yet because they are definitely not dry. But I love that. Love it, love it. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and give it a try, especially if you have these paint colors. You have got to combine them. Pink flamingo and cranberry juice. Gorgeous together. Give it a try.